How many pollen mother cells should undergo meiotic divisions to produce 64 pollen grains? A. 64, B. 32, C. 16, D. 8. How many meiotic divisions are required for the formation of 100 pollen grains? A. 100, B. 50, C. 25, D. 26. One of the most resistant biological material present in the exine of pollen grain is A. Pectocellulose, B. Suberin, C. Sporopollen, D. Cellulose. What is the function of germ pore? A. Emergence of radicle, B. Absorption of water for seed germination, C. Initiation of pollen tube, D. All of these. Dash of the pollen grain divides to form two male gametes, A. Vegetative cell, B. Generative cell, C. Microspore mother cell, D. None of these. In a fully developed male gametophyte of flowering plants, the number of nuclei is A. 1, B. 3, C. 5, D. 4. Megasporangium along with its protective integuments is called A. Ovary, B. Ovule, C. Funicle, D. chalaza. Mature ovules are classified on the basis of funicles. If micropyle lie close to the funicles, the ovule is termed as A. Orthotropous, B. Anatropous, C. Hemitropous, D. Campylotropous. When micropyle, chalaza and hilum lie in a straight line, the ovule is said to be A. Anatropous, B. Orthotropous, C. Amphitropous, D. Campylotropous. The filiform apparatus is present in A. synergids, B. egg cell, C. antipodal cell, D. secondary nucleus. The female gametophyte of a typical dicot at the time of fertilization is A. 8-celled, B. 7-celled, C. 6-celled, D. 5-celled. Polygonum type of embryo sac is A. 8-nucleate 7-celled, B. 8-nucleate 8-celled, C. 7-nucleate 7-celled, D. 4-nucleate 3-celled. Even in absence of pollinating agents, seed setting is assured in A. Commelina, B. Zostera, C. Salvia, D. fig. Male and female flowers are present on different plants dioecious to ensure xenogamy in A. papaya, B. bottle gourd, C. maize, D. all of these. Feathery stigma occurs in A. pea, B. wheat, C. datura, D. caesalpinia. Plants with ovaries having only one or a few ovules are generally pollinated by A. bees, B. butterflies, C. birds, D. wind. Which of the following is not a water pollinated plant? A. Zostera, B. Vallisneria, C. hydrilla, D. cannabis. Spiny or sticky pollen grains and large attractively colored flowers are associated with A. hydrophily, B. entomophily, C. ornithophily, D. anemophily. Fragrant flowers with well-developed nectaries are an adaptation for A. hydrophily, B. anemophily, C. entomophily, D. none of these. During the process of fertilization, the pollen tube usually enters the embryo sac through A. integument, B. nucellus, C. chalaza, D. micropyle. The body of ovule is fused with funicle at a point called A. integuments, B. hilum, C. micropyle, D. chalaza. Pollen grains can be stored for several years in liquid nitrogen having a temperature of -120°C, -80°C, -196°C, -160°C. Winged pollen grains are present in A. mustard, B. cycas, C. mango, D. pinus. attractants and rewards are required for A. Entomophily, B. Hydrophily, C. Cleistogamy, D. Anemophily. Charazogamy is shown by A. Petunia, B. Cucurbita, C. Pistachia, D. Casuarina.